In the silent corridors of our minds, where shadows of doubt and fear lurk, we often find ourselves at a crossroads. Do we surrender to these shadows, or do we rise against them? The Stoic way teaches us that action, deliberate, purposeful, and resilient action, is the cornerstone of all success. For in the crucible of action, we forge the strength to overcome our inner demons, to break free from the chains of destructive emotions, and to shape our destiny with unwavering hands. We are not mere spectators in the theater of life. We are the architects of our fate, the creators of our reality. As Epictetus, the revered Stoic philosopher, once said, "We are not disturbed by events, but by the views we take of them." It is not the external world that holds power over us, but our perception of it. And what is perception, if not a choice? A choice that demands action. In every moment, we are presented with a choice: to act or to remain passive, to embrace our potential or to shrink from it. But passivity is the enemy of growth, and inaction the mother of regret. Marcus Aurelius, the wise Roman emperor and Stoic sage, reminded us that the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. These words, though ancient, resonate with a timeless truth. The obstacles we face are not barriers, but stepping stones. They are the very materials with which we build our strength, our resolve, and our success. We must cultivate the inner fortitude to act in the face of adversity, to move forward even when the path is unclear, and to do so with a spirit unyielding and undaunted. This is the essence of Stoicism, an unwavering commitment to self-mastery, to the disciplined pursuit of excellence, and to the relentless application of reason in all that we do. It is a philosophy not of resignation, but of empowerment, a call to rise above the tempest of emotions that threaten to overwhelm us, and to stand firm in the knowledge that we are the masters of our fate. Consider the words of Seneca, the Stoic thinker who knew well the trials of life. It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare, but because we do not dare that they are difficult. This profound insight speaks to the heart of our struggle. We must dare to act, to confront our fears, to challenge the status quo, and to push beyond the limits of what we believe possible. For in daring, we discover our true strength. Action, then, is not merely the means to an end, it is the end itself. It is in the act of striving, of pushing beyond our comfort zones, that we find meaning and fulfillment. We do not act simply to achieve success, but because in action, we become who we are meant to be. Success, in the Stoic sense, is not defined by external achievements, but by the internal victory over our own weaknesses, doubts, and fears. Let us, therefore, embrace the Stoic path. Let us commit ourselves to a life of action, driven by reason, guided by virtue, and sustained by the knowledge that we are in control of our own destinies. The world will throw obstacles in our path, but these obstacles are not to be feared. They are to be welcomed, for it is through overcoming them that we grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient. In the end, it is not what we achieve that defines us, but the courage and resolve with which we pursue our goals. Action is the foundational key to success, not because it guarantees results, but because it transforms us. It is in the doing, in the striving, that we find our true selves. So let us act, and in doing so, let us conquer. Let us rise above the chaos of emotions, above the tyranny of fear, and let us take the reins of our lives with steady hands. For we are Stoics, and in our hearts burns the fire of determination, the unyielding will to succeed. In the quiet moments when we stand on the precipice of decision, when the weight of uncertainty presses upon us like a storm cloud heavy with rain, we must remember that action is not merely an option, it is our imperative. The Stoic philosophy, with its roots deep in the fertile soil of ancient wisdom, teaches us that our lives are not governed by the whims of fate, but by the choices we make in each passing moment. It is through action, purposeful and deliberate, that we carve our path through the dense forests of existence, emerging stronger with every step we take. Consider the teachings of Epictetus, who spoke of the dichotomy of control, what we can control, and what lies beyond our grasp. Our actions, our judgments, our decisions, these are within our control. The outcomes, the external circumstances, these are not. But it is in this very distinction that the power of action is revealed. For while we cannot dictate the course of the world, we can govern the course of our lives by the actions we choose to take. First, say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Epictetus advises. In these words lies a profound truth. To be is to act. Yet, action is not born from mere impulse or reaction. It is the fruit of discipline, of a mind sharpened by reason and fortified by virtue. In the face of adversity, we do not retreat, we advance, for we understand that true courage is not the absence of fear, but the mastery of it. As Marcus Aurelius observed, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This strength is not physical, but spiritual, a strength that comes from within, from the steady application of wisdom and the relentless pursuit of what is right. We are called, then, to a higher standard, to act not out of anger, envy, or desperation, but out of a deep commitment to our values, to the principles that define us. This is the essence of Stoic action. It is guided by reason, tempered by virtue, and executed with unwavering resolve. The path is not always clear, and the way is often fraught with challenges, but it is in these very challenges that we find our true selves. Seneca, ever the voice of Stoic wisdom, reminds us that difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. Every obstacle we encounter is an opportunity to grow, to strengthen our resolve, and to refine our character. It is through action in the face of difficulty that we become who we are meant to be. Each challenge, each setback, is a stepping stone on the path to self-mastery. And it is in this pursuit of mastery that we find success, not in the eyes of the world, but in the quiet satisfaction of knowing that we have lived true to our principles. But let us not mistake Stoicism for a philosophy of detachment or resignation. It is, at its core, a call to engagement, to active participation in the world around us. We are not monks in a distant monastery, withdrawn from the world's concerns. We are warriors of the spirit, engaged in the constant battle to live with integrity, to act with purpose, and to remain steadfast in the face of life's storms. Our actions, therefore, are not just for ourselves, but for the world, to be a force for good, to contribute to the greater whole, to leave the world a better place than we found it. The Stoic path is not easy, nor is it for the faint of heart. It requires discipline, courage, and an unwavering commitment to the pursuit of virtue. But for those who walk this path, the rewards are profound. In every action we take, in every decision we make, we are forging our destiny, crafting a life that is not dictated by external forces, but by the strength of our own will. As we stand on the threshold of action, let us remember that we are not alone in this journey. We are part of a greater whole, connected by the shared pursuit of excellence, by the common struggle to rise above our base impulses, and by the collective endeavor to live a life of purpose and meaning. Together, we can achieve greatness, not by the standards of the world, but by the standards of our own souls. For in the end, it is not the accolades or the recognition that define us, but the quiet inner knowledge that we have lived true to our principles, that we have acted with integrity, and that we have remained steadfast in the face of all that life has thrown our way. So let us act, and let us act with purpose. Let us be the masters of our fate, the authors of our destiny, and the bearers of the Stoic flame.